Scorching heat, endless sunshine. This may sound like your average summer, but with temperatures skyrocketing across the globe, things are only going to get hotter. Some places have already begun to hit unbearable temperatures, and I bet you want to know which places those are before you book your next vacation. Here's how to survive the top 5 hottest places on Earth. The summer of 2021 was the hottest on record, with Kuwait City reaching a temperature of 52 degrees Celsius, which is 10 degrees Celsius above a healthy body temperature and halfway to boiling point. In order to prevent yourself from reaching that boiling point, we are going to provide you with the top 5 spots that spike the thermometer and how to keep yourself from becoming a victim of the brutal climate. How can shopping save you? Why is a light-colored shirt essential? And could your shoe choice be a problem? There are countless beautiful travel destinations in the world, and many people choose their trips based on the weather. With temperatures rising, where you travel could be the last choice you make. Here are the top 5 hottest places on Earth. Number 5. The Flaming Mountains. The Flaming Mountains in Xinjiang, China, are also known as the Huyan Mountains. With clay redstone hills that have ripples and waves that seem to mimic the appearance of flames, this scorching area regularly reaches 50 degrees Celsius or higher, and the surrounding rocks reflect the sun, making it even hotter. The highest recorded temperature there was 66.8 degrees Celsius. While trekking these mountains, you will need a lot of sunscreen, water, and the proper footwear. The heat can be so intense that it can soften the soles of your shoes, so this may not be the time to wear those stylish sneakers. Number 4. Kuwait City. Kuwait City is close to the equator, which makes the area very warm. Nearly 70% of the population is made up of migrant workers, and many of them work in construction, so they are exposed to this deadly heat all day. Unfortunately, there is not much vegetation to shade you, so you should seek air conditioning to keep cool. Because the city is so wealthy, there are a lot of malls that are air conditioned to keep people comfortable and shopping. Number 3. Death Valley. California's Death Valley has earned its name. It's the driest place in the U.S., with summer temps typically ranging from 47 degrees Celsius to 57 degrees Celsius. Death Valley is extremely dry because of mountain ranges which prevent it from getting moisture. Since storms are unable to pass through, they end up losing moisture as they cool in the clouds. It is also very hot because of the depth and shape of the region. The valley has a narrow basin 86 meters below sea level, but it's surrounded by steep and high mountain ranges with nighttime temperatures that can still be 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. The low elevations are where the temperature is the most extreme, so do not hike there. And those extreme temperatures make the ground very hard, so when it rains, a flash flood could occur. This could still prove deadly if you haven't already succumbed to the heat. Number 2. The Sonoran Desert. Located along the Mexico-US border, this arid area recently reached a sizzling 80 degrees Celsius. Like Death Valley, it is also surrounded by mountains that trap the hot air, resulting in extremely high ground temperatures. Don't let this dry air fool you. It is deceptively deadly. Choose cooler days to venture out to the desert and stick to the morning when air temperatures are 15 to 30 degrees cooler. Also, you can never have too much water. A good rule is to have at least 1 liter of water for every hour that you are going to be out. Number 1. Lut Desert. The Lut Desert in Iran is home to the hottest point of land on the Earth's surface, with a recorded temperature of 70.7 degrees Celsius. There are reports that the temperature in the desert can reach around 81 degrees Celsius. There's not much you can do to survive in the Lut Desert, which is why it is not inhabited. Iran only gets about 1/3 of the global average rainfall and has extremely hot spots with dark rocks, volcanic debris, and sand. All this makes the surface so dark that light can't reflect. Instead, it gets absorbed, making the region hotter. Surviving this oppressive heat requires you to stay hydrated and protect your skin from sunlight by wearing lighter colors. Remember, with these extreme temperatures, your body temperature could increase rapidly. This could be deadly. If your body goes above 40 degrees Celsius, then you are at risk of heat stroke. This can affect your brain and put you in a coma. Your body might feel like it's burning, but luckily you're not enduring an actual fire. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, we have survival tips for that too, right here on How to Survive.